Heard the bad news then.
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old hall. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's...
And the village?
Safe from the flood. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep... If something ain't done soon.
I won't let that...
Didn't think you...
Does Blackthorn?
I thought it might be better. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well...
I still say it were a compliment.
Say. Please tell me you've come to take...
I'm not here for Mid.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look at...
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, and we're going to need a safe place.
Preferably one that won't see...
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed... Very little is known of Ash. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's... If there is anywhere safe to land...
Then tell us what we will find.
But no splint...
All right. If it will get... But interrupt me. Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't...
Well said. Thank you, Lady Viv.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are...
Probably more Mid. I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please, Your Grace, stay. Be strong. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote.
My lord, yeah. It's your brother, though he does his best.
I had feared.
There are certain...
But
But His Grace's case is... So I consulted with Talia, and thankfully a recipe was found. And our supply. Unless we can secure... My lord, I know...
for Joshua. So,
A rare herb. It grows only where the ether is dense. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct. A search can...
so it's only that you can't reach it.
Well,
Then I shall go in your...
but...
You've yet to decide.
Well, Stoner Wall. I shall remain...
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
Wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic,
Don't tell me. You need more Bob.
Oh no, I'm working on bringing another one. It's got a reverberate that, let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. Only Mithril engine. Trouble is, and I hear you want...
If it's for the good of the... Oh. So,
We've got a couple of examples.
more fallen to this smell.
That's fun.
So you want me to visit some ruins?
That's it. We're only three. There's one up Amber Way, and another in the...
All right then.
Will do.
with these ones first. Down slow. Spherical echo. This is it.
Clyde, I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. I'll keep, but if Eastpool's as of though they've lived small, if you're so...
All right.
Thanks. There. That's...
Gizal Greens.
not the most better than Jim. And I'll go up there and show him.
I'm sure you will. Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything to rag on. There's only one thing for Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote. Yote.
Yes, my lord. I'm sure it will serve us.
I'm very glad.
You and His Grace are very much alike. You think only of how you might help.
No more than you have minding my brother.
I am honored, but I beg you, my lord.
I'll keep that in mind.
I wasn't expecting you. Here you are. All done?
Sell anything today?
As much as you, I'll wager.
It's over.
down.
The Dominion's all but done for.
And it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the Dane's hard work.
My wards and I...
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of El. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he can...
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transfer a foundation upon which he's already secured.
He would rob the pop...
Believe me, I have used every means of...
What does Captain Philippe make it? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers...
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve. And to improve the soldiers. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the vet. No. Any attempt to incite, given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you opt for your services to Northreach? And unlike Philippe, well,
I'll see what I can...
thank you.
Tell me then. In the garrison?
Overseeing...
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dames, mate. You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. I was hoping I might...
We're under orders not to... But you should be all right. Wait here.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire and I shall tell me.
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, you are worried the yet you needn't be. Pride of play, but no more.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape, which is more than the Empire want. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they...
The people will... If Sanbreque is to be one whose authority... That is why this levy, so that any man who wishes to join the army might... And yet, there are...
I suspect...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you would sow the seeds of your new empire in your...
Sabine.
Yes, and I told you then how...
Without an...
And in yours, there will... Is that what Griga...
Do not take her name...
I'll come back later. A citizen's revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall. I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, going around acting and with hardly a word to the dame. This is...
I take it you'd rather she was...
As far as I just need his eminence.
The Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky we stayed here.
All right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting... Now he's trying to drive us out completely. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
That so-called Duke is asking too much. He'll take everything we have.
And to think, I would be lying under a pile of rubble in Twins.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
You build a life for yourself somewhere.
If he thinks his nay will do what?
Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
The garrison salvaged what they could from
Half of what comes in is barely fit for pressing, let alone eating.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
What else can they do?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies. I mean, look around us. The traders might not like having the screws put on them. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuild. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another...
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dane.
One at a time now. There's enough for
You're the one who's talking. On the Dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his plan?
I'm a soldier, mate.
Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dane. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with it. If the Duke can get us cement.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you think that's a...
It's not for me. All I know is that unless the Emperor... Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs. Want Sambra?
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
A whole day to try some.
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain.
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about... Do you intend to go along with it?
To tell you the truth, it's my sworn duty as a captain of the
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love. Well, duty call. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, were you able to...
I was.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will serve, though I doubt it will come. They deserve to be heard, Clive.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than... I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sat. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion. And the soldiers, meanwhile, are content. And not just because of the Duke's rank.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrack? Thank you for...
I don't know about that.
What happened to your...
I handed it in. along with my... Told the lads I wished them well. Because I realised what really matters to them. Not following some nobleman, protecting. I honestly don't know when those, but I'm certain they're not finished. And when they do come back, we need to stand with you to lead us, milady. It was you who finally... There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been... We have only to turn... Thank you, Philippe, for showing...
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you mind... I fear His Eminence has lofty...
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for North, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke. In the stubborn, but I suspect I shall have to... Until then, Clive.
Until then.
What's happened?
Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randalar has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking. You couldn't do me a quick favor.
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El. Find out exactly how much faster I need...
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
Don't blame yourself, El.
I know, but...
No buts about it.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a method. Talks with the Republican. They've reached an agreement with the Though prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going, but the consortium offered double what we did.
And you had no opportunity to...
None at all.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the consortium even find out about it?
It's not so surprising. They have... This isn't over. The consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will be... I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Are you offering to be my... How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. Even if I fail to free these bearers, someone needs to prepare the place and keep any...
Oh, and that's me. Well, it looks like I'm following from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but...
You have to trust her.
You're right. And if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell, and I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and... You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't...
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar. Then. I'd better not keep... Louise waiting.
I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When have they got them?
us through!
I hope I didn't keep you. Did you arrange to speak with...
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with...
I did. It's about the... We had all but finished making arrangements to buy the mask.
You misunderstand. The consortium had... It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our... And so we resumed.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not... But what is done is done. Come then.
Alas, you are too... We rarely take on such unconventional... The bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across... A most demanding fellow, if it's any... He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. That's what you get when you...
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is... They pay good money for bearers, not fit for the knacker's yard. And treat them like...
That does sound... No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that... And with it, my interest...
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only... He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy their representative hinted at a possible... I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be in... As soon as he left, I sent my...
So you never...
No. I entertained the I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. And
You tried.
I did. And if what they deserved more, I wanted so badly to see them free.
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village.
We just have to pray, mate.
I can do better than that. Torgal. Time to fight. Where are you, Theo? It's too thick. These creatures have already turned. waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore! so will you!
Hell.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. El.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would...
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first...
We grew up in Canva, and I was chosen to... I had my father's head for figures, you see. A late bloomer. In more ways than... For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constable before they could. I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to... But he said you deserved a better life than this, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from how much easier my life might... and devoted myself to... But I have never regretted. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition. I only had to look at him to... He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself. That he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. You were so weak. Oh, Theo. I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life. So I'll carry on doing what bringing smiles to people and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can.
Thank you, Claire. Let's go on together then.
This is the required tree. Ultimate true nature surely lie buried within these pages. We have only to unearth them.
Here's the scraps you're after.
Lord Rosfield, is there all...
Perhaps. My brothers, have you learned anything of note?
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that even now, our archaeological...
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. As if protecting.
Secrets we'd see.
Should our methods be... Mayhap it would please you to observe.
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their... If you would consent to do so in my stead.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be... Might I suggest you take the... It will lead you straight to the...
Thank you.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Clive!
And the Akasha.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out... Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes.
Well done.
Welcome. I'd never have guessed you. Who'd have thought that the keen to help us out?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without...
Blackthorn.
Oh.
One of the scouts couldn't keep it. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved it. Zoldan. Not enough for us to...
Then your idea of an apology.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you...
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle pay. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote... I may be a selfish prick, but I only...
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost...
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough on time. Still, give us a mo, would you? You,
We can't afford to...
Right you are. Might be worth having one. Don't want any nasty surprise. Oh, and... Black...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get yourselves in...
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to us. The people here are tough and willing.
I'm going out. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Take good care of Dravost.
Leave it to me, and...
use first. Nice try. Slow. Is that it? Apparently not. Not getting past me. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! As many as I could, he says. The old...
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall.
Good. So you do know.
In time, yeah. But we can...
Sid! Enough to give those Akashic monsters, but mostly, I felt...
I'm afraid I've only delayed. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your wall.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are...
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, it's no less. We'll fortify the gates, and I'll see that they're guarded.
All right.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you. So...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long.
You leaving gave me the perfect... And from that day on, I never once... You'd have been the death of...
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place
alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but our work used to be the pride of Dal. Now, we chin up. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of us miss them. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but the average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come.
I never thought I'd see...
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token, but I'm of a mind. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down.
Now hold on, Zol. There's a reason no one's made that blade in... I'll admit your cinders make impressive, but the engravings on that thing, and they're not just...
Have you forgotten what brought you back? I knew I'd never surpass you with that. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of it.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than well, as long as he can keep us.
Right. Zoltan.
We were just about to make it.
It's funny, but... You remember Camille? With the steel, meanwhile, and that whetstone from the... And the final flourish will be my...
A team effort, led by the great...
No. Right.
To the bellows it is, then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you.
So?
It'll take more than that to... We're up for the challenge.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long...
We reckon with those items there.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time.
Good idea. No more drinking to forget. if it hadn't... Not saying Fordian, do you? And?
Ah, what brings you?
A delivery.
These are Gizal greens. Martha's keen to cut the ape. I jest, of course. You see, but they'd long since gone to...
Martha was hoping you might be able to, that they'll be...
That's not a... These bearers had only... They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far. It's about time we all started to provide for... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to...
The Horde is... They're coming, Sir Wade. All of them.
Damn it all. I thought... Gather the men in the square.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek. A veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely.
What if you could call...
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live...
So wait. You said you lack men to... They may not be trained soldiers.
You're right. I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Hey.
Lord Rosfield,
So what's the plan?
we'll divide our forces into several small... Upon engaging with the Akashic...
You're going to lure them in?
I am. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the... With luck, that point will be the village square. And for you and I...
A sound plan. But one that'll require... I'd say you have both in abundance, so please. Leave the last...
Ha! And let...
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rosfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on...
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men, I could or...
No. You stay here too, so I'll go after the... Join me only when...
If you're sure. May the Founder protect...
Next one's mine. I might...
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rosfield,
It's dead.
thank the Founder. We were able to eradicate. I have guardians posted around the... I hesitate to say it, but...
I think it might.
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my...
No, so you brought us together.
We never had nothing to call our own before, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade, but there's no doubt we're free men now. We have to fight to protect... And we shall. This is our home. They'll have us...
Come on, then.
This village is...
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today...
I believe you might be...
I shall remain here, my lord, after all.
I think you'll find it's East Pudley. But you should be proud. I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought to be...
Can we continue to count...
Of course. Us Rosarians have got to stick together.
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the golden... I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds.
All right.
Lord Rosfield, clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Marsh. There's one sight that I shall... Since that day, there have been more than a few times when the odds seemed so stacked. But every time, I would to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage.
So, Wade, you have always been... I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of us...
Thank you. I know the rest of the world will be safe in your...
The hero? It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get to...
I just did what I...
And it's only... Take it, before I...
Thank you, Martha.
So, he's put... And a home to free...
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, though I suppose the rest... You know, bearers living free like that. Reminds me of when I was as I am...
I take it you didn't know.
Well, if you really want to know... In fact, that's how I met... He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day. That whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people...
Suppose you're... And if we don't manage it, good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the... It's almost enough to... Anyway, I'd better get back to work. Let's see about making at least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve as a hot meal.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
lie.
I just wanted to see how the
Since all is absolutely wonderful and firmly at the helm.
Are you a lord? They're going to make him the lord of...
It's the mayor. But if the people wish me to... Speaking of menace, there may be a rather worrying one.
Nay, therein.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting... And they might have They have formed what one could call... And they grow more...
We'll fight them all off just like last time, won't we, Luke?
Of course we will. The longer we avoid facing this one, our best hope is to nip these by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be...
How could I...
Thank Victor will... I have him stationed by the desert gate.
I'll go and speak.
What's the difference between
Everyone round town saying Master...
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in debt.
I
thought you'd have returned.
I did. I've developed something, having worked so hard to see its sentiment, Master Lubor.
You're not the only.
What is he?
He asked for my aid, and he said that you might...
Then you've come at just the right time. There are more camps in the vicinity, but we must strike together.
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Cid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but... that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape. Some of the children spotted him, and when Lubor felled him, and without a crit.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been... If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an... Well, it was bound to come...
We're sorry, Lubor, but we just couldn't.
There's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to me is that you... Look at him talking to his bed.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he...
Once people make up their minds, it's hard. We need to do something. And convince the people not to let their prejudices...
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. You head to the tap. Make Conrad and Natalie They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord and...
I'll do what I can. Lubor, I can't promise anything.
And that is...
Why you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that...
Forgive me for disturbing you.
As have I. The rumors that he's...
He'll never be mayor now.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency?
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home?
Perhaps. And they will thank you not...
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I.
You never know. Once their anger is...
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side? I assume...
There's still hope.
But perhaps not.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense.
No. And your efforts would...
But Lubor...
Rosina would often... That steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was... But I do not doubt that she was always... And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter... And now, I know I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite again. For only united can they... I'll need to make a suitably...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones.
How could it possibly be for them? The least you can do is give the...
I would not take it.
Over you. And so just like that, you're... I thought you were better, but it seems you had me.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Luke?
Of those available to me, but where are my manners? Right then. I'm packing.
If there's anything I can do...
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Might take a while. That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
Ah, sis.
Good, thankfully.
That's brilliant! I'll fit him to the smelter. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love... So?
Thank you.
Shh. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal in. Can't think of any right now. Maybe even one day, the whole world's...
I'll hardly believe...
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so. The stew is awfully thin these days.
What do you expect? Farmers are running.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. It's my job, actually. When she...
Did she?
Following up once they'd settled in. The bearers,
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried. Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately. I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces. The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than... You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set out.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me.
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
I'll give your offer some thought.
How goes the investigate?
Sid.
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being...
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the dragon, she's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have...
That was her just now, wasn't it? So...
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrec. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial... She's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort.
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging. I surrender.
Cid!
Ah, Doris. You know, but casting your lot with this criminal...
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Cid. I should have... This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children. She raised me like a daughter.
It wasn't all terrible. You were always so eager to learn. But you proved yourself. How about it, my little...
I never swore my blade to you. To liberate the bearer. Farewell, master. Thank you.
You always were a right... Perhaps that's the reason I love...
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore, and she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you.
Then I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Cid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway. Oh, and your letter.
I'd been hoping as much. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her... She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sanbreque. Went quietly, or so we're told, and she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market trade. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you... Anyway, thanks again.
Keep up the good work.
Farewell.
You'll pay for this. May still be survivors. You're finished. Whatever that thing is, say it's their leader. Finished. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive. I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with thanks to them, and to
You call that? Your brothers might still be alive. Surely this survey wasn't worth...
We are charged with a duty of the highest...
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you to...
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor?
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is most kind. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey...
Ah.
I hear.
My thanks. I shall study them.
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your...
No. That every Undying devote...
Even when death...
My lord, the Undying have served the Phoenix for countless... We live to serve the Phoenix.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the... Provide your survey. Think not only of how you... Please.
I thank you, if you will permit me to respond. And we of the Undying, as first shield to the Phoenix...
I do.
Then we are of the same mind.
covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.